Hello and welcome back. I was gone for so I did try to record a couple times.
I'll take that.
But what ended up happening was we kept like getting murdered by someone, and I got pissed off. So I would quit because I would get mad. In order to prevent that from happening, we are going to. Yep.
May the darkness protect you.
I think we're having a different problem, sweetheart. Harper, you... When you forget about the encumberment. Ugh. Still encumbered. Cool.
What's inside? That dead bird has been protected by the shadows. Would be wise to leave it alone.
Well, not anymore. Oof. Damn. Doing way more damage than I thought they would. Okay. And again.
I'm ready. I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Give me my breath weapon. There we go.
Alright, Karlak, it's go time.
What should I do?
Bird.
Let's have a look.
Bro, we're fine. That'll hurt.
There's no time to waste.
Why do you not have the torch?
Onward in her name.
What to do?
From the eggs? Okay. Help. A darkness has rolled into Rethwin, cutting us off on all sides. sent people through, but no one can make it more than a few steps before. This letter is our last hope. Send help. Anyone, from anywhere, I beg of you. I will renounce Our Lady Loss and kiss the moon's maiden's feet if that's what it takes. Just don't let darkness take me.
Don't touch me. A crooked touch.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
Karlak.
Don't waste a step.
This place is protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
Yep.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
Come. Jaheira!
I am magic incarnate. These vines will not hold me.
They'll last long enough. Magic incarnate. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul. It'll hurt less if you hold still. I mourn for whoever you were before the Absolute infected you.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss of our thieving either. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of her own? How is that possible?
Her? What? The weave itself burns through my veins. Perhaps the tadpole is afraid.
I've met no sorcerer that powerful, and I've met many. Now speak plain. How do you have control?
I know it's hard to trust anyone right now. Believe me, I am not absolute coldest.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand why you, the enigma that you are, suddenly crossed our path. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
To destroy the Absolute in its lair, Moonrise Towers.
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Damon might be knocking around here, right?
Just about.
It's for a good cause.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
She lives in the city, right?
Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah?
Heapside narrows at nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become someone who's sheath.
Let's say hi!
Ain't my neck of the woods. I should speak up.
Karlach! I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, 2 things. Good news and bad news.
Let's hear the bad news.
Ew, no! Good news, please, my good man.
I only need 1 more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Let's let Damon speak. This sounds important.
Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlach, but there's no 2 ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus, for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Go on, from the iron. Let's make this happen.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
Open heart surgery. Still, this part I still don't understand. Like, it's like, oh, does she just open her chest? Like,
So did it
it's unsanitary.
work?
Only one way to find out.
Thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours
You just told us.
is contained for the
You
moment.
just told us,
and
girl.
It's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Have to make the inevitable inevitable then.
You read my mind. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
This is the best day. The best day!
So happy for you, Marlac.
I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
Anyone?
I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
I thought it was you. Saving my skin again, I see. Never seen a shapeshifted ox before. But I'm glad you dealt with it before it dealt with us.
Yes.
I'm glad to see you're all right. The way here
That
was
was
anything
way
but
back.
easy, eh? A makeshift Harper's fire might not be where I hoped
I
to
had
set
to
up
do it
shop.
because otherwise, every time.
But
I
maybe I've got
come
something
here,
you can
it
use
killed
anyway.
him.
And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
Interesting materials. What do you mean?
I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But
Girl,
no
we
one
already
has earned
know.
my trust, if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy.
It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Found this metal and called info. Give it.
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand. There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Get back over here. I want more conversation. No, I do not attack him.
Need anything?
Found this metal in a place called Crypt. What do you think of it?
It's perfect.
Yep. Let's go. Yeah. Also going. Yeah.
Need anything?
Yes.
Well.
Nice. For things.
Need anything?
Okay. Agate. Got any better crossbows?
Don't burn yourself.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Like to get rid of more metal.
Need anything?
Okay.
Your Graven Guard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be, or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not. There's more where that came from.
Good man.
Wish we had stone or steel.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
See you wares.
Hey ho.
Take care now.
Lucky stars.
Jaheira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just
I'd
about.
have to try to.
Just about. Shouldn't hang around too long, though.
He better be, or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Let's get on with it.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Yes.
Take care now.
A lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Jaheira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about.
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Um.
He better be, or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
Never a dull moment. Moving ahead.
Pardon, but I've no mind for small talk.
Okay.
Don't wander far.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalim Shan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
Put pressure on him. Attack the
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
How's that for Calamsham rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played.
There's plenty about me.
Don't I? Indeed. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Now, let's talk about you. I sense there's something you want to ask me.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business. Devil. Well, a long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
Don't play games, Raphael. Help him out.
Oh, such impatience. It's something very important to your master, but is it a love letter, a warning, or a deed of ownership? I could give you all the gory details, but of course, you'll have to do something for me first. Let me think about it and get back to you.
You'll get back to me. This is important, Devil. When?
Don't worry, I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
Don't be shy. Have a gander.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Ah, you found your way. Good.
We were hanging out together. Doing.
I thought I'd scout ahead, check for any nasty surprises, of which I found a great deal.
What's that you're making?
A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the deep gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren.
I thought that was...
Let's call a thing a thing. A deep gnome won't get far into the Absolute's orgy of evil. We already learned that in the Underdark with those sadistic Dwergar, didn't we? It's doubly true in this place. You, on the other hand, have proven resourceful in such infiltrations. I'll do my part according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it.
Think I can help?
Unless you've got access to a 300-year-old Tempusian apothecarial almanac? No. But that's for me to worry about. You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
Premium trinkets and doodahs. Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh, my gods.
To your very good health.
I have to pardon my friend Karlak. She's very excited.
Yeah. I mean, it's an honor, milady.
I will gladly drink to your health as well, Garlak.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
I'm not always in control of my... Who knows what will happen if I drink this?
You will be refreshed, and I will be reassured. Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
Yes, the parasite is giving me powers I never had. It's changing me.
Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
What happened to me being the godsend you've been praying for?
That was a public display of hope. Despite private reservations. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
He's back. Perhaps you should have hit it harder in the first place.
Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter.
Ow.
He healed, right in front of me, and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless. But experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
Rare people look at me and see how.
The light is rather dim. Out here in the Shadowlands, the point remains. Protected by your artifact, you can
I didn't tell
infiltrate
you
its
about
forces
the.
at
We
Moonrise
haven't
Towers,
mentioned it.
posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Gatherick is without his shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Rick's days or no. I'll make sure.
Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Gatherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.
How do I reach him? The towers are surrounded.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
What happened? Zevlor.
Gone. And more than half the others with him. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze. Begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us. Making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
Did right, you not want to be prisoner of Selûne.
Prison's the best I can hope for the ones we left behind. Zevlor seemed to think the cult wanted us alive. I almost hope he never found out why.
Premium trinkets and doodah.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Keep drinking like that and you won't read your spellbook, wizard.
It's you. Don't you get tired of telling people how to live their lives?
If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time.
I heard about the attack in Shadowlands. I'm here to help.
Oh, sod off! I'm only here because you helped me and my family. I was ready to cut and run back at the Grove, but you had other ideas. Carl and Leo are taken in by your crap. You convinced them to play hero, and now they're gone.
Stop whining and do something about it.
Oh, I will. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Baldur's Gate can't.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it. Patience. He may know a way through the curse.
We don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows is dead.
So the plan is to do nothing? Let the Duke rot in prison while Baldur's Gate burns?
Far from it. We need a way into the towers. I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Any help from Jaheira?
She wants the same thing we do. To save the city.
But she doesn't care if the Grand Duke lives or dies. I wouldn't go that far. Her focus is on stopping the cult, and I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone to achieve that. Jayla's doing her best, but he shows no signs of waking.
We can wait.
But Baldur's Gate can't.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it. Patience. He may know a way through the curse.
We don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows is dead.
So the plan is to do nothing? Let the Duke rot in prison while Baldur's Gate burns?
Far from it. We need a way into the towers.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. We believe the cultists have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in.
Not yet.
I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
You know the name Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
Gortash. Name it's sickeningly.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me are climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him.
Have a look at him.
Oh, if you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
Magic. Emerald.
He spent a long time in the Shadowfell, a Sharan realm without color or light. It's had a terrible effect on him.
His mind lingers in the Shadowfell, but perhaps it can be returned. We need to remind him who he is. Some personal effects, maybe.
Body check for practice.
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this steel watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick.
Make him answer from as soon as we.
Oh, the city. Baldur's Gate. Home. I can almost taste it, you know. Not even Gortash can spoil that.
Warm letter. Assignee Art Culla, rank Flame. Objective to obtain information about current activities in Moonrise Towers and its environment, headed by Ketheric Form of the region's ancestral Form family. Orders take lodging in Last Light and begin investigation into the local House of Healing. Reports indicate corruption, but no corroboration has been yet attained. Note, the region's Thorm family are long-standing devotees of Saloon, but rumors indicate a Sharan enclave might be gaining momentum. Investigate and report Grand Duke Eltan.
Is that the House of Healing? Wonder what he found.
Snuffling and stalking him.
Playtime's over, pet.
Ah, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
If this devil's so powerful, how did they manage to get captured?
Will, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting his priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
We'll rescue the asset on one condition.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
You and Will's pact and separate.
A doubtful Will catches his breath, but says nothing, and your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
We could always let the cult infect the asset. I bet they make a loyal football.
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand? Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse?
Her Mizora. It's the last thing that Will has to do for her, then he's free.
I want to believe that as much as you do. Almost as much as Will does. But I just know there will be more to the story. There always is.
It's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You'd never win. Not ever.
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path. Every step we walk trails blood. Killing is an instinct for us. I respect you for that. I would keep the murders in our own camp to a minimum. But otherwise, we're very much on the same page.
Why, thank you.
I just worry that we're not considering all our options when it comes to our uninvited guests. How many people are infected with them, do you think? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
Sounds like fun until I'll turn into mind flayers.
That's just the thing. If we control the parasites, then we can order them not to change us. All the power, with none of the tentacles. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity before us. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe and enjoy a little world domination on the side. You can't tell me that doesn't sound fun.
Consider it.
Do. It's not often the universe hands you something like this. We'd be fools to squander it. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm feeling optimistic.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow.
Mazora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole.
She'll be gone soon enough. Any idea who this devil is that needs free?
Not a one. All that matters is that we free it. Fail, and I made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front lines of the Blood War.
It's not happening. Mean too much. Sword Coast.
And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right. Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it. But I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. I can feel Mazora scheming, plotting. She won't let me go without making a fuss. Trust me on that.
Cultists have taken your father. His tower, its floor is confirmed.
Then we know our mission. All roads converge at moonrise.
The Absolute's Cultist headquarters.
They want violence, they want control, they want Baldur's Gate. Who better than Grand Duke Ravengard to surrender it? Who better than the commander of the Flaming Fist to dismantle its defenses? They will infect him, and the city's guardian will become its ruin, unless we put a stop to it.
Moonrise then. The Absolute take Grand.
We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned.
Raphael is making a bid for it. What do you make of it?
A blushing apple begging to be plucked. He wants more than her loyalty. He wants her soul.
To warn her, it's too late.
We should at least try. The girl's as bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But I think she's clever enough to flee before the jaws close around her neck. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away.
For her sake, I hope you're...
You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Moll would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard.
The Shadow Curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands.
It's a flaming fist at last light. The curse has left him. The curse has left him insensible, but muttering about a boy named Kenny.
He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something. Thaniel is no ordinary child. He is the very spirit of this land. If this fist knows where he is, then perhaps we can save him. Save everything. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
Really?
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress.
What was that vase?
You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the Grove.
seem like my cultists have caught up with me.
Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not your fault the world is wicked. You did the right thing.
The hurt runs deeper than she's willing to show you.
The voice of the Absolute. Stronger this time. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already.
It's for me.
Yes, but the orders are oddly erratic, as if the Absolute cannot make up its mind. I don't fully understand. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me.
Won't let it happen.
I know. I'm glad you are on my side. I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me. Its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental. But we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Finally they stir. True adventurers get up with a lark, I always say. But if there are larks to be found in these lands, well, they must fancy themselves akin to nightingales. Come, up you both stand. I, for one, am dying to find out what's for breakfast.
Elminster.
Right. You see, well, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Message and what charge with them?
The long-awaited question. Now, if you please, Elminster, for the too long-awaited answer.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mystra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
The goddess herself is aware. I wouldn't say no to some Mine.
The very purpose of my presence. In a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can.
Mystra is mistaken. I will be the Absolute's destroyer.
I doubt not your conviction, but Gale has an unnatural advantage.
The orb.
Precisely. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
Say what you will, but you more scale.
No, indeed. But I think she trusts me too.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute, and for your sacrifice you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid.
Meine Hastra Mistrariel Italion Thras Annas Difra.
It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
There's still a long journey. Find another.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion, be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Okay.
Daniel and me climbing up a tree and Daniel and me climbing up a tree.
It's true then.
What a bop.
He's met Thaniel.
Song of the
There's
summer.
no other way he'd know that name. This is just what we needed. Well done. We need to wake him. He must know something about where to find Thaniel.
Okay. see what I can do.
I don't deserve you, my friend.
Okay.
Last Light's best bargains right here.
Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
No, kid. No.
Do not hear it. The power of the Nine Hells woven into every. He is a devil who wishes for your very soul.
You aren't joking. I kind of believe him more now than I did a minute ago.
What exactly did he?
Protection for me and my kids, that's all. Not that it's any of your business. I'm not poking my nose into whatever trade you made with him.
I haven't. Just trying to tempt.
Looked like he was doing a pretty good job. If I had to deal with gods and worms in my head, I'd make a deal with anyone. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours.
Careful, don't drop anything.
Foolish.
Don't drop anything. Good. Keep not dropping things.
Leah, Cal, if you see this, stay put. I will return in a 10-day at most. I repeat, stay put.
You'll need help to survive those.
One of the worst things about getting old. Watching kids make the same exact mistakes
I mean,
you
I
made.
don't know if it's the exact
Although
same,
there's
it's similar.
absolutely nothing you can say to change their mind. Then again, Mol's a hell of a lot smarter than I was at that age. Maybe she'll figure it out.
Maybe not. May she?
Hope you're right. I'll keep an eye on her anyway. Doesn't hurt to have a beefy auntie on your side, right?
I had a sip from a bottle someone didn't finish. It wasn't very nice. Mole says if you like it, it means you're a grown-up. Being a grown-up. All thunder at the fire.
How goes the treasure hunt? Good to see you're still breathing. It's the best we can hope for.
This might be cheating. This place is awesome. There's so much stuff.
Something over there.
Longer. Style this year. Hoped to be in Baldur's Gate a 10-day ago. That blasted toll housekeeper won't accept my. Father hears about this, he'll be. Something odd about this village. Skulker around. Something to hide. Shrines to the moon. Still tend. Hope to learn more about Kevin. Villages. Talk of him. Not sure I can bear another hour. Slow someplace.
I missed that! Awesome!
I'll tell him you said so.
Intestines throb.
Seems someone's been skimming off.
Whatever that means.
Or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Won't be waiting long. You mean to reach Moonrise? And I've orders to help you. The path to the towers is drenched in blackness so deep even a torch cannot quell it. Yet the cultists have found a way to move freely. Whatever this method, you must claim it.
Okay.
The cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak. I've readied an ambush. Say the word, and we fly.
Go on ahead. Catch up.
As you say, I'll mark your map with the rendezvous point. Don't be long. Our window of chance will close all too quickly.
I'm ready. The Dark Lady shields me. I can feel her.
Keep steady. We're close enough.
How much further can I go?
Spooky.
Looks like there was a struggle here.
Wow. Brew genius.
What's next?
I'd love to, thanks.
Yeah, make it fun.
Hey!
I've got a long road ahead. Moving in.
What is that?
A knife in the dark.
What is it? Moving. Oh, like a wraith.
What's next, I wonder? I see a way.
Best thing ahead, or I'm lost.
What's the story? I'm nothing.
I need to concentrate.
Nice and quiet now.
Sir.
Hey, good looking.
Time to kill.
What to do?
I have to survive this.
Move unseen.
You're making me sweat.
Ready. Unseen.
Don't want to think about why my eye is itching. Hope your soul is in good hands.
Nice.
Time to kill.
I smell blood.
Can't even catch my breath. None fit in you.
My turn.
There is work to do. On I go.
Valid. I die. That's isn't
Still on my feet.
This is gonna feel good.
Blood comes easy these days.
found it. Okay, that was good.
They're dying for me. All of them.
I'm heating up.
Nice.
Not going to last much longer.
Incorrect.
Another fight. Let's go.
Let's go with fire, baby.
Much longer.
immersive.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Ready for this?
Hello. Hi.
Shadowheart. It can't be.
With finesse.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Damn.
I got this.
Shadowheart.
God damn it.
It can't be. Nothing will stand in my way.
Now this is my happy place.
Alright. Wait for me. Oh, dang. Hi.
Behold the dance of death. Well, so much for peace.
Oh. Very good.
It can't be. practice ever easy.
Say bye-bye.
Nice.
Let's go.
Fine.
Go for the throat.
Fighting. Really?
Time to push my luck again.
Fuck yes.
Nice. That was pretty good. Die.
I won't give in.
Very nice. Finally. That's
Well, well, well.
Ooh, what is that? Didn't really use it.
Open up.
Day 4, scouting mission dispatched by Catholic Forum to the Shadowlands. Objective, locate nest of absolute non-believers. Reached outskirts of village, disturbing sounds echo throughout the shadows. Must evade pursuit. Preparing to create a light barrier for protection against lurking. In the absolute guide. Pull up time.
fall is ash and meat. These boots have seen everything.
All right, time to see what new horror's waiting for us.
It's a good place to call it for this evening. Thank you again for watching. I know it's been. We'll see how regular I can get again. Hopefully a bit more, but it's difficult working the type of job I have. But yeah, again, let's play some music instead of listening to the horrible screams. It's not really working out very well. But alright, thank you again. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you later.